On army request, BTS Illegal Army brings you owned by Mafia Park Jimin FF. A beautiful girl sits in her headquarters watching a news alert about a most wanted criminal and a mafia group leader PJM. The only thing the Seoul Special Forces SSF know about the criminal is his disease. He is allergic to human touch. Other than that, he leads a group of 6 main members and thousands of men working under him. Seoul is in danger. The world is under threat by PJM and his team BTS. You lick your lollipop with a smirk as you search for more articles. When your senior enters, he flicks you with a book. Stop admiring a criminal and do your job properly. Focus on surveillance 3. Suddenly your senior's phone rings and he picks it up. Are you sure? Shocked. He quickly ends the call and dials another number. On call. From the secret informer, I have been told that the Mafia PJM has been spotted in District Lane 3. Your eyes widen and you throw your lollipop in the trash and stand up. Senior, I want to take a leave. Desperately. Why? Frowns. I am having a heart attack. My heart is aching. I think I need to see a doctor. Blink. Sigh. You are of no help anyway. Leave already? Eyes roll. You bow and quickly leave. Time skips. You enter your house and head towards the garage. Clicking the key button, suddenly the lights on your Porsche GTS blink, asking you to drive me, baby. You get inside and press the pedal to indicate I am ready. Meanwhile, Jimin is severely injured by his enemy. Having been shot in his right stomach, he was about to leave the place, but then a team of cops started chasing him. He has no one to help as all the men he brought were killed by his enemy. He runs and hides in an alley, but the cops are distracted easily. He was last spotted at District Lane 2. We need backup. Spotted at District Lane 5. Jimin is running for his life while pressing his mouth to prevent it from bleeding, when a black Porsche GTS suddenly stops right in front of him. A passenger door opens and a girl speaks. Get in, hurriedly. Jimin is shocked, but seeing the cops behind him, he gets inside. Jimin closes his eyes due to the pain. Who are you? Your well-wisher? Wink. You speed up the car. Soon 3 police cars start following you. You are dodging bullets left and right. Jimin is shocked as your hair sways in your face, and though he wants to help you, he can't touch you due to his disease. He looks at you again, only a pink brown orb shining. The rest of your face is covered by a mask. Jimin leans back, gazing at you. You quickly press the brake pedal to make the car drive backward, but the cop starts shooting to prevent a bullet from hitting you. Jimin hugs you, coming in front. Strange. He didn't feel any pain from your touch again. How? Frown. Idiot, don't block my view. Sigh. This car is bulletproof. Jimin is shocked when you press the red button to accelerate the nitrogen booster. Escaping the cops, you pull the brake. Every member is in the mansion parking lot about to leave when a car at full speed catches their attention. They all flinch as the car pulls the brake so close to them. You quickly step out. You all are late. Smile not so innocently, every member frowns and you open the passenger seat door. Jimin steps out, but he kneels due to the pain. They is about to step ahead when Jimin stops him by raising his palm. He looks at you. Help me. His voice is soft because the pain is breaking him inside and out. Every member is shocked as to why he is asking you for help. You shrug and walk towards him, keeping his hand on your shoulder. You help him and the two of you walk inside the room. Jin hands you the first aid box. You remove your mask, making Jimin shock. He smacks, seeing the beautiful face in front of his eyes. You unbutton his shirt and dress his mouth. In all this, he doesn't feel any pain. Don't leave. Time skips. Jimin is asleep. For that moment, you are sitting on a couch, while opposite you, the other members are glaring at you. But you are unbothered. Licking your lollipop, you glance at all of them. What? Shock. Who are you? Curious. I have never seen a man this handsome in my entire life. Shocked. Until you wouldn't speak, I thought you were a sculpture. Amazed. Shockingly, you look at him and Jin smiles, his ears turning red. I am clear, his thought. Do you have any disease? Curiously. Do I not look normal? Shocked. Shut up. Speak, how did you bring JM here? By my car, Porsche GTS. Black color, flat engine, casually. They get up and lean towards you while resting his hand on the armrest. You don't flinch or hesitate, just licking your lollipop. Do you think it's a joke? Angrily. We back off. They steps back and Jimin is right towards you. Your skin is cold as ice. How? Frown. Yes, I am suffering from frostbite. Aram eyes widen and he looks at you. Your touch is not sensitive like other humans, so me who is allergic to human touch cannot feel any allergic symptoms. Wow, Tebak. I mean too bad, said he. Smacks and leans closer. No matter who you are or where you are from, you are going to live here from now on. What? Keeping an unknown person here is dangerous. What if she is one of our enemies' plan? Or a cop? Smiling. Everyone's eyes widen and they all look at you. Ignore her, Hyung. Jimin grabs your wrist and starts dragging you. Now don't tell me we are going to share the same link. Jimin smacks and makes you enter his room, causing you to smack. Now don't tell me I have to share the same bed with you. Shocked. Impressive. Meanwhile, get the minor details of her. Don't miss out any detail. Then Jungkook nod and leave. You fall asleep and Jimin looks at you. Who are you? And why are you doing this, Fron? Why do I feel like you are here for some reason? You want me, but your frostbite makes me want you more and more. He cuddles you and falls asleep. Meanwhile, why are you so upset, Namjoon? Fron. I just missed her, sadly. You know, Jinhyung, she was also suffering from frostbite. Sigh. Listen, Namjoon, you tried to look for her for about 5 years, but she just disappeared. Jimin always told me I'm the best, Hyung. Whenever he said those words, I instantly smiled because when she was little, she always told me you are the best, Oppa. Namjoon's eyes glisten and the pain in his voice is so difficult to imagine. Well, I know your sister wouldn't flirt with me like that girl in Jimin's room. Namjoon chuckles. She is something else. Next day, you are roaming around. This is a house, not your garden, mockingly. You turn to face him. What in the world am I doing that makes you think I am in my garden? Eyebrow raised. Roaming here and there, casually. So what are you guys doing in your house? Flying? Because apparently people just roam here and there in their houses. Sugar scopes and you walk away. You enter the kitchen and your eyes widen as you see Jungkook drinking banana milk shirtless. Deva, six-pack biceps, steel body, such a muscle man, huh? Amazed. Jungkook frowns. You lean closer to him. Why don't you meet me at the parking area? We can have some fun. Wink. You say teasingly, making him choke. Point break. Jungkook glares at you. You don't imagine what kind of fun you will have if you meet me at the area in 15 minutes. Are you flirting back? Eyebrow raised. Just wait and watch. He plants a kiss on your cheek and leaves. You suddenly realize someone is watching from afar. Without thinking and acting like you are unaware of it, you stride towards the parking area. When you feel he lets down his guards, you turn around and are about to punch him, but the man dodges and harshly pins you to the wall. Gasp. I thought it would be Cook, smirking. How would you know his nickname from? I heard someone calling him that name. Why are you disinterested? You are cold, inside and out. Wine, glare. How would you know my name? Smack. I heard someone calling you. Now let's discuss your past. You frown, he traps you between him and the wall by resting his hand on the wall. A junior inspector Ryan, who never shows interest in her work. Even seniors didn't want you because you never worked. They backs away and settle down on the car hood. You open your lollipop and start licking it. Smack. I'm sure you are not here to arrest him, and if you even try, you will fail. You look at him impressed. Do tell me why I am here. What is my motive? Click his tongue. Exactly. That's what I don't know. Smack. So would you like to share? You strode towards him and lean in, stopping mid-leg of your lollipop. So that means you failed at your job too. They pulled you closer by the wrist. Actually, the plan was to make you fail at yours. Smack. Impressive. Let's see, Mr. V. You turn and walk away. Time escapes. You wander around but couldn't find anyone. Just as you were about to give up, you heard noises coming from a room. Curious, you opened the door and stepped inside. As soon as you entered, everyone looked at you in shock. What are you doing here? Angrily. Just passing by. Can I join too? Yes, if you can find a seat for yourself. At first you didn't understand, but then you realized there were only 7 seats all occupied. We have to discuss something confidential. Actually, there are plenty of seats, but let me get my favorite one. Smacks. Everyone was confused until you strode towards Jimin and sat on his lap. Jungkook and Hobie choked on their drinks. Jimin smacked. Should we start? Jimin nodded, smiling teasingly. He inhaled your scent, letting the aroma of the coffee bless his senses. We have to ensure that our ship reach land safely, otherwise we will suffer a loss of 300 million won. Their eyes never left you. You wink at him, making him rub his temple in frustration. I think we shouldn't discuss these matters in the presence of outsiders. Annoyed. You all have secrets from each other. Feeling shocked. Jimin chuckled, his expression steady, but his focus remained entirely on you. I'm talking about you. Angrily. Jiminy. Pout. Jiminy? Shocked and Gucci. You told her your name. Didn't we promise not to share our names with outsiders to avoid conflicts or danger? Actually, dude, I rub his neck in confusion. What? You lost your mind over a girl? You giggled while Jimin pursed his lips. Time skips. You were in the kitchen searching for something sweet in the fridge. I think you should die from diabetes, I saw. Oh, so now you care for me? Wow, you mock surprisingly, placing a hand over your mouth. Wow, I am touched. Blinks. They rolled his eyes. So what's the plan? To make us lose 300 million won? He casually ate strawberries while talking to you. You are so desperate, aren't you? Okay, let me give you a hand. His eyes widened suddenly, all ears. You stepped closer to him, leaned near his ear. House number 42, Gwangju District, Lane 5. You winked and walked away. An address? Confused. Jimin entered his room and found you eating strawberries dipped in chocolate sauce. At this rate, you will get diabetes too. Instead of frostbite, chuckles. You look at him in shock, a strawberry between your lips. He leaned in, taking the half bite strawberry from your mouth, licking the chocolate. Sweet, exclaimed. Eat as much as you want. I will take all your sweetness. Smack. You frowned. Let me give you a practical demo. He took the bowl from your hands and hovered over you. Your eyes widened. You quickly chewed and swallowed. What the hell are you doing? Shocked. He started kissing your face, first your forehead, then your cheeks and chin, moving down towards your neck. His touch made you weak. You wanted to push him away, but you were too stunned. Suddenly you felt his hand intertwining with yours. Too sweet. You taste like candy. You pushed him away, Claire. How dare you? What about my consent? Leans in. You seem mysterious. But when I get close, you're just confused. Seems like your cool personality is shut up. You don't affect me? He leaned even closer, your eyelashes almost touching. Now tell me, you don't love me? You cut, neither of you breaking eye contact. Meanwhile, they pulled the brakes in front of the address you gave him. Stepping out, he looked around. An old lady approached him. Are you looking for someone? Hello ma'am, my name is V. I am searching for my friend. She used to live here. Are you talking about the Lees? They frowned. They had a beautiful daughter, but they are no more. Mr. Lee was in debt to a Mafia 3 weeks before his death. The Mafia visited frequently. Then one night, the police found them dead in their house. Everyone believes the Mafia killed them for not paying the debt. That's terrible. But what happened to their daughter? Curious. No one has seen her since that night. She was in Seoul for SSF training at that time of their deaths. Their eyes widened. Who was the Mafia? Confused. How would I know, young man? Call your friend and ask her yourself, annoyingly. I'm sorry. Thanks anyway. He bowed and left. Driving away, he recalled what Jungkook had told him. She's a junior officer in SSF. They start thinking, could one of the members have killed her parents? Is she here for revenge? But who? The other 6 members? I know I don't kill them. He gripped the steering wheel tightly, deep in thought. She knew that giving me the address would make me uncover everything. Then why did she do that? He frowned, thinking, is she manipulating me? Making me dance to her tune? He pressed the pedal, speeding up, thinking, I need to tell Jimin everything. Meanwhile, Jimin leaned in, resting his forehead against yours. Your sweetness belongs to me. I take it every night when I kiss you. Say it as much as you want. Winks. He started kissing your face again, moving down to your neck. He had just found your sweet spot, but his phone rang. On call. Meet me in the meeting room in the next few minutes. Ish, what the hell? It's midnight and I am busy enjoying my sweets. Winks at you. Shut up. That girl is evil. Even the devil bows to her. She is manipulating you and you are dancing to her melody. Sigh. Fine, I'll be there. Jimin looked at you. You stared back, giving him a questioning look. He simply shook his head and left. Jimin wasn't stupid. He knew you had a reason for being here, for trying to control him, and he let you because after all his cravings, the only woman he wanted to touch was you. Your hidden sweetness always made him fall harder. Time skips by so quick. They was about to run inside when your words made him halt. He turns around, finding you standing there with your arms folded. Why did you let me find out? Curious. To tell you that even if you expose the truth, Jimin won't change his behavior towards me. Questioning and investigating me is far beyond his concern. Scope. Keep dreaming. You fancifully move your fingers like Wanda Maximoff in Avengers. Your friend is dancing on my fingertips. Smack. And by the way, try as much as you want, but the bitter truth about man is that in a battle between friendship and the woman always gets the upper hand. They looks at you in shock, his blood boiling at the ridiculous statement. He harshly pins you to the wall. Stop manipulating him and stop controlling him. Burning eyes chuckle. Isn't it ironic? You and I have more chemistry. The casting must have been messed up here. Exactly. The casting is a total flop and your little drama will be in vain. Once I put an end to your every move, smack. Raises an eyebrow. You are simply overconfident, V. But your friend Jimin is a smart. He's a man with brains, unlike you, a total idiot. You are just a waste of time, scoff. He let go of you harshly and stride towards the meeting room. You sigh and kneel, remembering the cruelty of the world when you found your parents died. Without realizing it, you start sobbing. You cover your mouth to suppress your cries, but the pain is unbearable. Suddenly, you feel a soft touch on your shoulder. You quickly jump up, wiping your tears, and turn around. Are you okay? Concerned. Yes, I am fine. You're about to leave the lobby when RM stops you. It's okay to shed tears sometimes. Sigh, remembering the cruelty the world has made you face can be painful. You turn around and frown at him. Sometimes when your heart screams, you should let it be. It seems hard to let go, but try forgiving. It will make you feel 100 times lighter. Frown. You want me to forgive the one who turned this world cruel for me? Squint eyes. Sure, I don't know what that person did to you or what price you paid, but forgiveness is like a weight on your shoulder that once lifted makes you free. Scoff. You are saying this because you also think I am here to kill someone for my personal interest. Am I wrong? Raised an eyebrow. My words are always sweet. People find them relaxing, but I also carry unseen burdens. That doesn't mean I go around killing everyone. He walks past you, about to leave, but chooses to stay one last thing without turning around. Think about it. You scoff and stride towards your room, but internally his words echo in your mind. He's right. His words are soothing. Meanwhile, you are getting involved with the wrong girl. One of us killed her parents and now she wants revenge. Scope. She even told me about that address. She wants to test our friendship and break it once and for all. Jimin chuckles maniacally, his eyes glistening as he gets up and strides towards them. Click his tongue. I knew she was up to something, but I never thought she was here to kill me. I killed her parents. He grabs Theong's wrist, shocking him. Hey, don't touch me. Jimin's skin suddenly turned red and his veins bulge. He kneels, unable to bear the pain he chose for himself. Why the hell did you do this? Shocked. He watches in horror as his dearest friend suffered. Jimin winces in pain and looks up at Theong. To surpass the pain she gave me, chuckles sweetly. Tears stream down his face from the unbearable pain. Theong's eyes widen at Jimin's word and he rushes to a drawer, pulling out a syringe. He runs back to Jimin, soon realizes he can't inject the medicine without holding him still. Sweating. Ish, do it yourself, Pali. Theong's eyes glistened with worry. Let it be. I won't feel the pain anymore. Jimin bit his lips to suppress the agony. Theong, panicked, rushed to your room. You stand by the window, lost in thought, recalling RM's word. A small smile tugged at your lips, thinking about Jimin's mischievous acts. Eat as many sweets as you want. You smile shyly, but suddenly the door burst open. Come with me. Jimin needs you. You frown, but the urgency in his voice and the mention of Jimin's make you rush after him. Your eyes widen in shock and you gasp upon seeing Jimin in pain. Jimin coughs up blood. You spot the syringe on the table. Before Theong can even guide you, you snatch it and inject the medicine into Jimin's bloodstream. Jimin coughs and faints in your arm. Jimin, Jimin, oh my. You quickly get up and try to balance his weight, bringing him to your room and laying him on the bed. How? Why did you touch him? You glare at him. Shut up, you idiot woman. Because of you, you push him but he doesn't budge. The anger rises in you. Just to make me lose, you make him suffer? He's a fool for thinking of you as a friend because all you want to do is ruin him. You don't want to see him happy. Teflon's happy? At what cost? So that later he has to die? I should have killed you first, Chuck. Yes, please kill me, but not him. He's already suffered enough. You scoff and push him again. This time, the broken soul stumbles back easily. He wipes his tears and turns to leave, but he stops at the door. You know what? I'm not scared because I saw love in his eyes. I'm scared because I saw love in yours. And whenever love and hatred collide, hatred always wins, leaving only regrets. He says this without turning around and quickly walks away, leaving you in utter shock. You kneel next to Jimin. If they never touched you, then what really happened? Why did you let yourself suffer like this, Babu? You kiss his forehead, suppressing your sobs, but soon realize you are caring for a criminal. Aishvaina, get a grip. You wipe your tears, fan your eyes, and sigh. Just as you are about to leave, you feel a grip on your wrist. Before you can react, he pulls you, making you land on top of him. He wraps his arms around your waist. Stay. He drifts off again. You try to pull away, but you don't give it your all. Truthfully, if you wanted to, you can. Escaping from a sleeping man wouldn't be difficult. The next morning, Jimin wakes up to find you still on top of him. A small smile forms on his lips as he tucks your hair back. If only you knew why I killed them, you wouldn't hate me, but it's okay. I'm ready to face your hatred because at least that's the one true feeling you have for me. You slowly open your eyes, raising an eyebrow. Enjoy the night? You quickly sit up, fixing yourself. Jimin gets up, door smacking. Going to take a shower. Don't want to wash off your scent, which is all over me now, but you look at him shocked. Yeah, just leave already? Eyes roll. You turn away as he exits, laughing mischievously. You hear him mewing. Love me now, touch me now, just let me love you. Let me love you, let me love you. Your eyes widen as he doing this on purpose. Who in the world sings these lyrics so casually? Frowning. You realize he is about to walk out. You quickly grab a book from the table pretending to read. He steps out moments later wearing only a towel around his toes. Raising an eyebrow. How's the book? Casually. Riveting? Impressed. I see, but sweetheart, the book is upside down. Your eyes widen as you quickly check the cover. Face palming, you hear Jimin's footsteps approaching. He leans in, takes the book from your hand, and sets it aside before smacking. Be careful, sweetheart. Actors often lose themselves in their roles. Smack. Your eyes widen and you gulp. Hair flip. I'm a Grammy-nominated actor. Oscar. He chuckles slightly, and although you face palm internally, you choose to maintain your attitude and speak. For me, it's Grammy. You push him aside and walk away. As you descend the stairs, a name echoes through the house, turning your world upside down. Namjoona. You stumble your head, feeling heavy as memories flood your mind. Flashback. You are just beginning to learn how to speak back then, and your older brother Namjoon was eager to help you. With a playful smile. Namjoon. You looked up at him with big innocent eyes and responded. Juni giggles. Even though your pronunciation was a bit off, Namjoon's face lit up with delight at the sound of Juni. In that moment, he found your attempt absolutely adorable, and it warmed his heart to hear you call him by his affectionate nickname. The blood memories hit you hard. You may be young, but you can't forget his face completely. However, when you hear his name, all the memories come flooding back. Your voice trembles as you whisper his name, Namjoon. Namjoon turns to face you, his expression frozen in shock. Tears spill uncontrollably from your eyes, but you manage to mumble, Juni soaps. Namjoon's eyes widened. It was barely audible, but he heard it. He quickly turned around, hearing the voice he longed for. Wine. He moves towards to hug you, but you instinctively step back. His expression falls overwhelmed with emotion. You asked, where were you, Soaps? Umma and Appa told me you ran away, that you didn't care about me heartfully, so you. Namjoon crossed your arms gently, shaking his head, denying your every word. They weren't our real parents, Vaina. Our parents died in an accident. They adopted us. You were too little to remember. You stared at him in shock, struggling to process his word. Listen to me, my little doll. I searched for you for almost 5 years, but I couldn't find you. Were your adoptive parents living at house number 42, Gwangju District Lane 5? Namjoon nods. Then why couldn't you find her? She's still living there. Shock. Namjoon's jaw clenches. They told me they sent you to an orphanage. Your heart sinks, you don't know how to react. Namjoon suddenly pulls you into a hug, bringing you down onto the couch with him. You sob into his chest and he wipes your tears while his own fall freely. I'm sorry, my doll. I know I failed as a brother. You shake your head and hold him tightly. They were so kind to me. I never knew they lied about my brother. They threw me out. At the time, I had nothing. Then Jin Hyung found me and we became criminals. Scoff. I am sorry, my sister, but your little brother had no other choice. Sadly, you tighten your embrace, letting your tears soak his shirt. After 10 long minutes, you finally pull away. Namjoon presses a soft kiss on your forehead. Sigh. Now tell me, why are you here? Who do you want to revenge on? You gulp and slowly raise your hand, pointing at Jimin. Oppa, he killed my parents. I know they weren't perfect in your eyes, but they raised me, they took care of me, and he just killed them. Voice breaking. Namjoon turns to Jimin, raising an eyebrow. Jimin swallows hard. I know you, Jimin. You wouldn't do something without a reason. Tell me. You scoff, glaring at Namjoon. No reason justifies murder. Scoff. What if I told you they offered you to me in exchange for clearing their debt? Both of you and Namjoon freeze. Namjoon clenches his fist, his knuckles turning white. Liar. Rolls eyes. I am not lying, Namjoon Hyung. You always told me never to stray from your rules. I am not a womanizer. So when they offered me their own daughter, I felt disgusted. So I shot them. His words are firm, genuine. Not only him, I was there too when they offered you and scoff. Now knowing it was actually you, Arjuni's sister, make me even angrier. They deserve their fate. I just made their way to hell easier. Smack. You look at Namjoon and he nods, silently telling you to let go of the burden you have been carrying. You wipe your tears and snap. He is only my Juni, possessively. Namjoon chuckles and ruffles your hairs while Jimin watches you with a soft smile. Suddenly, Hoseok's fire ringtone blares, making everyone flinch. Namjoon shoots him a glare. It's an alert. We have to get to the port. Our shipment was attacked. Everyone rushes to leave when you stand up. I will come too. No. We met after so many years and you are going to deny my very first wish? Pout. Let her come home. We will take care of her. Smiles. You grin at Jimin and glances at Juni. Sighs. Fine. Yes, Juni, excitedly. You never let me call you nicknames? Always Hyung. Then stop her too. Pouts. Jin flicks Jungkook's forehead. Shocked. What kind of port is this? You look around. It's an icy wasteland with containers parked everywhere. No need to leave the car, just stay inside. Don't order me, I'm your boss sister, okay? Okay, boss sister, but the boss is me. Your eyes widen as he smirks and locks the door before leaving. Minutes later, gunshot echo through the air. You look around and spot 10 men sneaking towards a field. Without thinking, you switch seats, grab the steering wheel and press the accelerator. Ramming into them, BTS watches in shock through Bluetooth. What is she doing? Juni, how do I stop? The brakes aren't working on the ice. Your Juni has a 146 IQ, but he is not a mechanic. Jimin, watch out. You slam the brakes just in time, nearly hitting Jimin. He glares at you. You step out in all concern. I am sorry, sigh. Smicks, say it again. You scoff and roll your eyes. Jimin tosses you a gun. Shoot wisely. You pointed at him and pull the trigger. The bullet grazes past him, hitting an opponent's arm instead. Impressed? That was hot. The two of you start firing. Take care of her, Jimin. It's vice versa. Juni, because he is not focused. Hey dude, you know her intentions, right? F. Theon gets shot in the arm. No time for jokes. Just focus. Finding the situation comes under control. You saved me twice already. Now tell me, are you losing yourself in your role? June, is he flirting with your sister? Shocked. You step closer to Jimin. Loving you and flirting with you was never part of my rule. Winks. June, your sister is flirting back too. Jimin pulls you closer and fires at a man behind you. He tucks your hair back, smacks. In this icy land, even your stares make me feel hot. Hoseo chokes on the air. Aren't you the one who can't handle heat? Maybe you need some frostbite? Seductively. You trace your hand from his chest to his abs, swiftly pulling out another gun and firing at an enemy behind him. Jimin spins you around and the two of you shoot in sync. Junie, I am hearing everything, idiots. Annoyed. Hoseo and Suga, all clear. Jungkook and Theon, here too. Jimin and Mayan, same. Namjoon and Jin, all clear. So what about now? Do you want to share my thoughts, cuddle all night and stay tucked under my duvet with me? Raises an eyebrow. Giggles. The answer is Jimin. You push Jimin just as a knockout enemy aims at him. The bullet misses both of you but strikes the icy ground, causing it to crack. Before either of you can react, the ice breaks and you plunge into the freezing water below. Jimin scrambles up, his face filled with horror. Mayan. He runs towards you, but the temperature makes the ice freeze quickly, trapping you underneath. The other rush to help. Little doll. Jimin starts punching the ice, his knuckles bleeding as he desperately tries to break it. Stop it, dude. You are hurting yourself. Jimin's eyes welled up with tears, as do Namjoon's. Dude. Jimin keeps pounding on the surface, mumbling your name. Suddenly, to everyone's shock, the ice gives way. Jimin pulls you out, he gives you CPR and you sputtered out water, gasping for air. Everyone sighs in relief. Jimin hugs you tightly. The answer is yes. You faint in his arms. 7 years later. Namjoon sits with two twins in front of him. Repeat after me, this way you will learn how to speak. The twins nod eagerly. Namjoon. Junie giggles. Namjoon face palm just as another child jumps on his back screaming Junie. These three kids belong to Jimin and Mayan. Suddenly he hears multiple voices calling his name, BTS and him, Junie. Namjoon's eyes widen in horror. He knows exactly what he has to bear. The end. If you really like the FF, please like, share and comment. And if you want to be the part of this illegal chims family, then subscribe to my channel. Annyeong.